T'Challa, the fabled Black Panther and King of Wakanda, is a popular character in the Marvel Comics. He is as physically capable as Captain America, maybe slightly better. He has a level of intelligence that allows him to converse with some of the brightest minds like Mr. Fantastic and Tony Stark. Plus, he rules over a country that is one of the most powerful, richest, and technologically advanced in the world. As well, at one point in his comics career, he married the beautiful and deadly Storm from the X-Men. T'Challa is a superhero that many superheroes will look up to. However, his greatest accomplishment as a superhero is his strong impact on the black community in the real world. T'Challa plays a big role in positive black representation, specifically black male representation. He is an accomplished superhero with an admirable personality and heart for justice. His presence demonstrates to other groups of people the positive side of black people that most like to not focus on. He demonstrates to the world that a black person can be powerful, impressive, and an inspiring beacon of good. He also teaches young black kids, especially black boys, that they can be the big time superhero and not have to always be the side character. As a black man myself, black representation like T'Challa, Static Shock, and others taught me as a kid that I can be great too, and that my skin tone should not limit the type of life I live. Plenty of black people can agree to me on the positive impact of black representation on media, like T'Challa. The Black Panther movies are an awesome example of how representation like that empowers black culture and teaches the world the beauty of our people. I love T'Challa for how cool he is as a superhero, but I love him more for his positive influence on my people and the world. So when I heard the news that the first ever Black Panther game would potentially not star T'Challa, I was greatly upset. While T'Challa is a popular character, his rise to stardom is fairly recent, so his legacy as one of the greatest like Spider-Man, Batman, Iron Man, etc. is not cemented yet. He could fall back into the category of a cool superhero who does not get the glory that he deserves at any second if he's not treated in the same manner of respect like a Spider-Man or an Iron Man. It seems like to me T'Challa's legacy is tied to Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace, which is not fair to the character at all. Although the loss of the astounding actor Chadwick Boseman will always be a tragedy, T'Challa should not fade away to obscurity because of it. He needs to continue to flourish in the mainstream media. Chadwick Boseman, like plenty of others, would want the character of T'Challa to continue because he is such an important figure in black representation. Going back to the Black Panther game, I think it's unfair that T'Challa will potentially not be playable in the first ever big time Black Panther game. He is the title character who wields the Black Panther persona. Without him, the persona of Black Panther would not have achieved the type of popularity that it did. This upcoming Black Panther game and other mainstream media pieces that will use the Black Panther mantra need to make T'Challa the star lead. Constant exposure will help T'Challa cement his legacy as one of the greatest and most beloved superheroes in the world. This is an important deed to do in a world where original and incredible black superheroes are so little. We need to establish more positive and strong black characters for future black kids to look up to. For as long as I know, people have fought tooth and nail for the media to represent a character like Peter Parker as Spider-Man or Bruce Wayne as Batman properly and accurately. There have been a multitude of games, shows, movie franchises that star these characters as the lead Spider-Man or Batman. Now don't get me wrong, I love me some Peter Parker Spider-Man and Bruce Wayne Batman. I just want T'Challa to get the same treatment until his greatness as a character is cemented in the media like theirs is. T'Challa is a black superhero with his own original story and background. He was always designed to be a black man from the beginning. Now while I love Miles Morales, black characters like him and Riri Williams are tied to the legacies of white characters. There is nothing wrong with that, but this is why characters like Black Panther and Luke Cage are very important to the black community. They are superheroes whose legacies will always be tied down to black culture. This gives young black kids the understanding that they can achieve greatness on their own. They do not need another race to help them reach their potential. Now, of course, cooperation and good nature between races is very important and must be followed through by everyone. But a black person can make it on their own like a white person can, like an Asian person can, like any other race can. T'Challa is important and deserves to shine and influence the youth like the rest of the great superhero pantheon.